Hi all, welcome back. Another Monday. So let's get started. We're still studying the Cold War, but now we're going to be looking at it as a world event for the first of 2 days on what is known as the Proxy Wars. All right. Uh, just some housekeeping things. You'll be able to redo Mini Unit 12 today, and then again on Thursday. We will also have another class discussion. Last week, we were told that it was going to be on Tuesday, but it's been moved to Wednesday. So make sure you're available. The times are there presented. If you aren't available to make it for whatever the reason, remember there'll be a written discussion that you'll have to complete. But if you're there for the live one, you don't have to do the written one. As always, as recently, our academic integrity expectations for all assignments, unless stipulated otherwise by your teacher, your response must be in your own words, not cut pasted, even when permitted to collaborate with others. Appropriate citations must be used for all information gathered from other sources. For this assignment, specific expectations are as follows. You can make use of your notes and other readings from this unit, but you can't make use of other people from the class. This is an individual assignment, as such plagiarism includes having the same work as another student. All right, so we're going to be exploring these proxy wars. All right, so in day one here, we're going to be looking at two of the proxy wars. One is in Korea, and another one is an event known as the Cuban Missile Crisis. All right, so what is a proxy war? A proxy war is, as we know in the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union never meet on the field of battle. But there are going to be conflicts, these wars that ensue, where either they're allies or one of the two, so either the United States or the Soviet Union will send ground troops. Now these are what is known as the proxy wars. All right, so we have our two here, over here, 1950 to 53 in Korea, and then 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. So first question is, based on what we've gone over so far in our Cold War unit, why do you think the United States and the Soviet Union, why do you think these proxy wars happen? All right, so the first one is the Korean War. I'm going to watch this video clip here. I'm going to watch all of it and then complete the reading. Note that while the war is from 1950, the reading here starts in 1910. Then this section is all going over World War II, and then this is the aftermath of World War II, and then in 1950. So be aware of a lot of time jumping in these paragraphs. All right. So question 2 is, what did the U.S. and its allies want during the Korean War, and how did they try to meet these goals? So you have 2 questions. And question 3 is the same thing, just with the Soviet Union instead. 4, how did the Korean War impact Korea? So it's, how does this event impact the people living on the peninsula, the country? And that's what we'll look at. Question 5 and 6, all you need to do is highlight, nothing else. And then question 7, you're going to explain, does the result of the Korean War, does that expand communism, or does it contain communism rather, or does it expand it? On to our next event, 1961, the Cuban Missile Crisis gets started. All right. So you're going to watch this video clip, make use of rings. This starts in 1961, gets in this paragraph in the 1962, and then we have questions a little bit similar then to the previous with Korea. 8, what did the U.S. want during the Cuban Missile Crisis? How did it meet its goals? 9, what did the Soviet Union want during the Cuban Missile Crisis? How did they try to meet their goals? And why was the United States deeply invested in this Cold War crisis? Geography is going to be important there to keep in mind. And lastly, 11 here is as a result of the Cuban Missile Crisis, was communism contained, meaning that it's not go anywhere new, or did it expand, meaning did it go somewhere new? I hope this helped. As always, if you have any questions, please email. Keep in mind, Wednesday we have our class discussion, and you will be able to redo mini unit 12 today, and then again on Thursday. I hope all is well, and take care.